morning, everybody. My name is Fred Fowler, and I'm running for position as councillor in Ward 3. I'd like to thank the Canado Lake Property Owners Association for composing these questions. There are a lot of what this election is about. But first, for those who may not know me, I'd like to give you a bit of my background. I'm the sixth son of a family of 16. I know what it's like to be in the pecking order. I come from a small town in Red Rock in northwestern Ontario, located on the north shore of Lake Superior. I was educated in Canada and the United States. I majored in fine art. I've lived and worked in cities, suburbs, small towns. My work experience is that of a factory worker, a policeman, a construction supervisor, and now I'm a licensed paralegal under the Law Society of Upper Canada. I retired last December. All during this time I've been an active artist belonging to many art groups and communities, and that's a major part of what I am. I'm married to my best friend Sarah. I have two grown children, Amanda and Wayne. Amanda is a DNA technician at the Center of Forensic Science in Toronto. My son is a paramedic in Northumberland County. I have, with Amanda and her husband Brian, I have two precious grandchildren, Xander and Declan. We first bought our property in Frontenac, North Frontenac in 1999. Friends would say, it must be hard to adjust coming from the city. I tell them, yes, it took me 5 minutes. I had to stretch my legs. I fell in love with this diamond in the rough here in North Frontenac. In 2004, Sarah and I became permanent residents at Snow Road Station. We bought the old Frontenac Creamery, and Sarah and I renovated it, and it's now our home and our art studio. Bear with me, I need my train of thought here, because I'm not used to speaking in front of a whole room of judges. Ward 3 is the smallest population that has the biggest land area. It's divided into 4 distinctive groups. There's the Snow Road area, there's the Ampa area, the Norcan Lake area, and the Thumbleholm Lodge area. And all have unique concerns. We need at least 2 councillors here. Now in this sparsely populated area, though, I have to point out I have more real good friends than I ever had before, and that's increasing. This is the best community I ever lived in. I care for North Frontenac, I care for Ward 3, I care for you, and I care about our future. I want you to know that you're being heard. My life experience has caused me to put justice, integrity, and fair play first when I'm dealing with people. I believe we must always be trustworthy and accountable. You should demand no less of us. If you choose to elect me as your councillor in Ward 3, I tend to remain approachable to you and do the best I can to ensure your concerns are brought before council. Now, regarding the questions, after speaking with many of you, I believe you want value for dollars spent. We must spend taxes responsibly and review the township's economic plan and update it to today's need. For all existing new priorities, we must introduce a business planning into the budget process. We must support benefit costs and value for dollars principles. We must explore cost sharing with our neighboring communities. We must apply for grants and other money sources, like for instance the Eastern Ontario Wardens Caucus or the county's Community Improvement Program. We must take time to review all capital projects to ensure that we don't waste money. I would support focusing on job creation to attract full-time residents by promoting Mother Nature and advertise it in our large cities. We have to seek out other types of businesses as well. For instance, we should set up an infrastructure that will support something like a 24-hour car wash fuel services in key locations throughout the township. We must promote reestablishing lost businesses to our villages. We must improve the township infrastructure to support the residents' needs and the township economic goals. I'm just going to skip over because I see I'm almost out of time. I've got an important point that I want to make here. We must be responsive to the needs of our residents. We have to open new lines of communication. We must keep residents informed about the township affairs with public sessions. We must ensure their needs are understood. We must implement and practice the codes of conduct. I'd like to conduct public relation training courses for all council and township staff without exception.
Excuse me.
We must appoint,
Fred, you're.
I'll just pick that up later on. Thank you.